Welcome to or back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you my calming morning routine as a college student. It's currently 7:20 a.m. I don't usually wake up this early, but I wanted to film this video, and my roommate is actually not here this morning, but she's coming later this morning, so that's why I'm filming it just a little bit earlier. Usually I wake up at 8, so I'm only filming it like an hour earlier, but I just wanted to show you guys kind of my morning routine. When I first woke up, you saw me journaling. That was my gratitude journal. Also, I don't know what is making noise. I have no idea what's making noise. If you can hear that background noise, I'm sorry about that, but I did my gratitude journal first thing. I always do that, and then I went to the bathroom. I brushed my teeth, washed my face, all that kind of stuff. So that's what I've done so far, and now it's time to like get ready. So I'm doing my skincare first. I washed my face with just like the CeraVe salicylic acid cleanser, and then now I'm putting on this azelaic acid gel onto my face. During the January term, which is what I'm in right now, it ends this Friday, but for the past 3 weeks I have been here at school doing sorry, it keeps falling over. I've been here at school doing a January term. All the freshmen are required to do it, and the classes are every day from 10 to 12. So I've not really been waking up like consistently at the same time every day, but the first little bit I would wake up at 8:30, and then I started waking up at 9. Now I'm trying to lean more towards waking up at 8 o'clock. I really like having a good morning routine. I think that having a good morning routine really sets you up right for the day, and because of that I like to wake up a little bit early. So like I said, I wake up at 8 o'clock for my 10 o'clock class, which I don't need all that time to get ready, but it's really nice to just have some extra time in the morning to make sure I eat breakfast, make sure I drink some water before class. If I need to do any homework left over before class, which usually I don't because we don't have much homework, but you get the idea, and like stuff like that. And even if I just want to like get in some reading before class, stuff like that, I think having some time in the morning to do all of that stuff is really nice. So that's why I wake up a little bit early. But yeah, this is just my there's police sirens outside. This is just my daily routine that I do every morning for the most part, unless I wake up late and I'm like rushing. Now I'm gonna go in with just this Target brand moisturizing facial lotion, and it has SPF 30 in it. My skincare routine is not very elaborate, but it's what works, and it's what the dermatologist tells me to do, so that's what I'm doing. My battery's about to die, so I really hope it doesn't die on me right now, but it's not very many steps, and for the most part it works. So I don't use the most popular or aesthetic products, but it still works for me. And so it's literally only 2 steps in the morning, 2 steps at night, plus washing my face, of course. But yeah, I also would usually do my makeup right now, but I actually haven't been doing my makeup during Jan term. I've kind of made it like an unspoken thing. Like I'm kind of like challenging myself not to wear makeup. Sometimes I will curl my eyelashes though, just to like elevate my look just a little bit. Okay, sorry, my battery died on me, but once I'm done with my skincare, it's time to pick out an outfit. I don't really know what to wear today, honestly. I'm gonna change the angle just because of all the backlighting. I don't really know what to wear today. I'm not really doing anything special per se. I could be presenting today, I'm not sure. It's today and tomorrow are the last 2 days of class, and so we're presenting like our final projects, but I don't know which day I'm presenting, today or tomorrow, so it's kind of a mystery. So I'm not really sure when I'm gonna be presenting, but I want to like pick out a cute outfit just in case I am. I'm thinking maybe some jeans and like a sweater of some sort. My drawers are so full, it's not even funny, and all of my sweaters are like too tall to like fit in my drawer properly, so they like open up the other drawer with them, if that makes sense. I don't really know how to explain it, but okay, I decided on this shirt. It's just from Hollister. I wear this shirt quite often actually, but it's just so cute. I got it for Christmas, if you saw my Christmas haul. And then I'm gonna wear it with these jeans. I don't know if you saw them when I was like waking up, but I washed these yesterday, so they were just drying on my drying rack. But I'm gonna wear these jeans with it, and then I'll probably put on like my sweater vest over top of it. So yeah, that's the outfit. I'm gonna go change. Okay, so here's the finished outfit. I'll give you an outfit check in the mirror. So this is what I have on. This is just what it looks like. I don't have any shoes on right now. I don't really know what shoes I'm gonna wear yet with this, but I can figure that out later, obviously. I have on this shirt, like I said, from Hollister, and then this sweater vest is just from Old Navy, and the jeans are from PacSun. Okay, now is about the time that I would start to do my hair. I don't really know what to do with my hair. I did overnight curls on Monday night into Tuesday, and it's now Thursday. So this is what they're looking like right now. I'm thinking of doing just like a half up, half down kind of thing. I think that could be cute. So I'm just gonna leave some front pieces. I feel like it's hard to do half up, half downs and not have them like look like they're coming out of my head, if that makes sense. Don't really know how to explain it, but okay, I just put it back with a hair tie just to keep it in place kind of. And now I'm putting just this little focus. Why is it not focusing? Hello? It's not focusing. I don't know why it's not focusing, but this is what the clip looks like. It's just like brown and it has like hearts in it. So that's what I'm gonna be using just in my hair. I'm just gonna clip it over top of the ponytail. So that's the final look for the hair. So next I'm putting on my jewelry not right now, but I'm just going to eat some breakfast. After this, I really don't have anything like in my routine. Actually, that's a lie. I do have one other thing to do, but I don't really have much left in my routine just because, like I said, I like to wake up early to give myself time to kind of just do whatever I want in the morning. And obviously this morning I have a lot more time than I usually would just because I woke up an hour earlier. But oh, I bet you it's the air purifier is what's making that noise. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, so now I'm gonna make my breakfast. I'm gonna show you what I do for breakfast and then we're gonna eat. So let's go do that. Okay, so for breakfast, what I usually do is, I know you saw me put a lot down on the table. For the actual food, I have overnight oats. I make these almost every night. And I have a recipe posted on my TikTok, so you can go watch that. Or I've made them in vlogs before, so you can go watch that. But basically, it's just oats, almond milk, almond butter, and maple syrup just to sweeten it. So this is what I eat like every morning, and it's so good, and I look forward to it every single morning. I'm like, my mouth is watering thinking about it right now because I'm so hungry for some reason. And then I just take my allergy medicine every morning, and then this is just a supplement that I take in the morning and night, but I like to drink it with some sort of juice just because it dissolves better. Okay, that's the second time that my lens has fallen off. I accidentally I put my camera in my bag to go home this past weekend, and I think that when I did, the actual thing that sticks onto the lens that like the external lens screws into kind of like shifted, and so I had to like move it back, and I think because of that it's like not sticky and it keeps falling off. I just need it to lock in for the rest of this video and we'll be good. As I was saying, I take it usually with juice. So in the mornings I'll do apple juice, and at nights I'll do tart cherry juice. I do apple juice in the morning just because I like apple juice, and I feel like it's a good, I feel like it's a morning beverage, and there's always going to be apple juice anywhere you go in the mornings. Usually I do little bottles, but I'm doing this just big jug because it was cheaper and I don't have to drink as much of it. And then at night, like I said, I do tart cherry juice just because it has good sleep benefits and it has good benefits overall, so I drink that at night. Cheers. And the supplement has no taste, so it's just like I'm drinking apple juice. And I also like to fill up my water bottle at this point in the morning. I need to make ice. Oh, I know that's gonna be loud, sorry. I have an ice maker that I use to make ice, obviously. So I usually like to do that before I fill up my water bottle, just so my water is cold. Because I just have a Brita, like one of the pitcher Britas. So I'm gonna eat my breakfast. I'll probably watch something. In the mornings, I don't typically listen to music or watch anything, but sometimes every now and then I will. It really just depends on how I'm feeling in the morning. Sometimes I like the silence. Sometimes I like to listen to music or a podcast or watch YouTube or watch Bluey. I actually really like watching Bluey in the morning sometimes. Don't hate until you've tried it. It really just depends on how I'm feeling that morning, but today I'm feeling like watching a YouTube video, so I'm gonna pop a YouTube video on the TV and eat my breakfast. Also because I have more time, so I don't really have to worry about timing right now. And then after I eat my breakfast, I will plan out my day. So I'm gonna go eat and I will see you afterwards to plan out the day. Sorry again about the ice maker. I know that it's loud, but the next thing that I do in the mornings is I go into my journal. I talked about this a little bit, I think, I don't think I've talked about this on the channel, because I think that the one time I did talk about this was in the vlog that I haven't edited yet. If you haven't watched my last video, I talked a little bit about how I filmed 2 vlogs that I just didn't really like, and so I didn't post them, but I talked about this in that. So I'm just gonna give you a little bit of a background. This is my like daily kind of like planning journal for the year, and I am making it myself. So I have in here a habit tracker that I use every day, and so in the mornings I just like to go in and kind of look back at the day before and do my habit tracker. So I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, so once I'm done filling out my habit tracker for the day, I then go into like actual daily planner. So I make this like page every day. So I'm kind of going to like show you how I make it and what I do, and go through step by step the different things that I put on my daily planner. So I'm gonna do that right now, but I'm actually gonna show you while I'm doing it. Okay, so I really hope that you can like see this well enough. This is the daily planner that I do. It's not very complicated to make, so I'm just gonna take you through how I make it every day. So first up at the top line, I write today's date, and then I just draw like a line across the top, and then on this half of the page I write out my hourly schedule. So and then I just draw a line halfway down the page. I don't even know where that went. Okay, I literally just need it to stay on for like the rest of the video, which is not gonna be that much longer. So anyways, I draw a line down the half of the page. So this side is like my hourly schedule for the day, and then up here I write my to-do list, and I highlight, like I write 1, 2, and 3 just for like my top 3 priority to-dos, and then underneath it I can write like everything else. Then I write my water tracker. So this looks different depending on what water bottle I'm using, but I'm just gonna do 3 boxes because my water bottle is 40 ounces, so I only need to drink 3 of them. And then I write down food. I don't always do this, but I do like to track my food sometimes, so I will just write all of my food down there. And then I write a little thing down here for activity. Don't mind my handwriting there, but that's the whole entire thing. And then I'll just fill this out for whatever I'm doing for the day. But that is my daily planner for day to day. So I'm just going to finish filling this out. Probably can... Sorry, my ice machine just dropped. Probably continue to watch the YouTube video I'm watching, and I'll check back in with you when I'm done. Okay, so I just finished up writing out my planner for today, and at this point in the morning routine, I'm basically done. I have nothing really else to do necessarily. So at this point, I usually just do whatever. It's currently 8:30, so I have a lot of time before I have to go to class. Usually I would finish my routine on a normal day around like 9:15-ish, so I would still have a little bit of time before class usually, but it really just depends on the day and how slow I'm taking to do my morning routine. But for the next like hour-ish, I'm probably just going to be reading. But first, I kind of wanted to just have a chat with you guys. First up, I want to talk about this. I don't really go on my phone a lot in the morning. I really try to make it a goal to not have a lot of screen time in the morning, especially. I just know that there's benefits to it, and I know that it's not the best thing to be scrolling first thing in the morning. So I really try to limit the amount of time that I'm on my phone in the morning. So yeah, that's really all I had to say about that. I just wanted to mention that because I think that that's a vital part of the morning routine. And yeah, the other thing I wanted to talk about is my just channel as a whole. And you can skip past this if you don't really care, obviously, but I kind of just wanted to talk about how I haven't really been posting much recently. I'm learning a lot, and I said this a little bit in the last video that I posted, but I'm learning a lot that I am very much a creature of habit, and if I'm not on my routines, then I'm really not going to get much done. And I don't know why that is, but like it's just that if I'm not in a consistent routine, I don't know why, but it just doesn't, like it just makes me not be productive at all, if that makes any sense. Like over break, I wasn't really in a consistent routine, so I didn't really have that consistent structure to go off of when I was trying to get things done. So So yeah, just because I've been going back and forth a lot recently with break, and then I went back home this weekend for a long weekend, but now I'm like here for the next like 4 weeks straight. So I am really trying to focus on getting back into my routines and like staying productive over these next 4 weeks. And like I said, I feel like this ice machine is so loud. Today and tomorrow is the last 2 days of my January class, and then I start the semester on Monday. So I'm really hoping to like be able to get into good routines so that the start of the semester can go smoothly, and so I can keep posting and everything like that. So yeah, that's basically my spiel. And I know that this is not just like a beginning of the year thing. I feel like it's just like whenever my environment is going to change drastically. So like when I go home for spring break, it's probably going to be the same thing, and like when I go home for summer break, it's probably going to be the same thing. But at least over the summer, I know that I can like get into a good routine because I'll be home for like 3 months as opposed to 3 weeks over Christmas break. So I just wanted to talk about that a little bit and explain kind of why I've been MIA over the past few weeks on YouTube, but I'm really hoping to get back into it and continue posting again. So that's it for my spiel. I am going to watch some YouTube, maybe read a little bit, but that's all I'm gonna do for the rest of the morning until I go to class. So I'm gonna end this video off right here. I also really have been doing a really bad job of ending off my videos. I feel like I just stop filming and then I don't actually film an outro, and so then I have to do like the text at the end of the video where it's like, thanks for watching, and I feel bad. So I'm working on actually ending my videos. Thank you so much for watching. I know this video is probably a bit of a shorter one, but I hope that you still enjoyed, and I hope that maybe you got a few tips or something that you can do in the mornings from this video. And if not, that's okay too. Maybe you were just entertained for the past 20 or however many minutes this was. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for what's coming up next on the channel. I don't know what exactly my next video is going to be, but I guess we'll find out together. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you aren't already subscribed, and turn on the notification bell so that when I do post, you'll be notified about it. And yeah, if you've made it this far in the video, comment down below the sun emoji. So yeah, that's it for the video. I really hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.